Welcome back, friends, and we are continuing with our discussion on states of matter. And today we are going to solve the question as a continuation. Kwa hiyo kwenye example ya kwanza tulisolve swali, lakini leo pia tulisolve swali jingine. Kwa hiyo kwenye swali nasema kwamba what is the mole fraction and molarity? This is L. This is L. So, and molarity of hydrochloric acid in a concentrated hydrochloric acid which contains 36% of HCl by mass. Kwa hiyo tumepewa kitu kimoja tu hapa. Tumepewa nini? Percentage by mass. Only that. Na tumepewa kwamba this is HCl. But we don't know anything about the volume of water and vyovyote, yani vitu vyote unaweza kusema kwamba we are not given. Lakini swali linaisha, yani swali kifupi linaisha. Now, if we are given mass percentage of a solution, tunasema kwamba given from the question, I mean mass percentage of HCl is equal to 36%. So tumeshajua. Now kwa hili swali, kwa sababu tumepewa tu mass percent and we don't know the total mass of a solution, we are saying that we are letting total mass of the solution to be equal to 100 grams. Total mass of the solution. Now, mass percentage of HCl plus mass percentage of water is equal to 100%. As we already know that mass percentage of HCl is 36%. Now, mass percentage of water we don't know, will be equal to 100%. That is to say, mass percentage of water is equal to 100 minus 36%. So mass percentage of water will be equal to 64%. So if mass percentage of HCl is 36%, that is to say, mass of HCl will be equal to 36 divided by 100 times 100 grams, which will be equal to 36 grams. And mass of water will be equal to 64%. That is 64 divided by 100 times 100 grams, which will be equal to 64 grams. So we'll end up with the mass of HCl is equal to 36 grams and mass of water is equal to 64 grams. So now from here tunaendelea, tunasema kwamba tunachohitaji kwanza ni mole fraction. Lakini tunajua kwa mole fraction of HCl will be equal to number of moles of HCl divided by number of moles of HCl plus number of moles of water. So now our task tuliyona ni calculate number of moles of HCl, that will be equal to 36 divided by molar mass of HCl ni 36.5. Kwa tuta end up with tukicalculate hapo 36 divided by 36.5, tuta end up with 0.986 moles. Na tukija kwenye water, number of moles of water, tuta end up with 64 divided by 18. 64 grams divided by 18 gram per mole. Tutapata ngapi? 64 divided by 18 ni 3.556. It is 3.556 moles. Total number of moles tutapata ngapi? 0.986 plus 3.556. So 0.986 plus 3.556 will end up with 4.542 moles. So from there, mole fraction of HCl will be equal to number of moles of HCl divided by number of moles total. Mole fraction of HCl will be equal to number of moles of HCl ni ngapi? 0.986 divided by 4.542. That will be equal to 0.986 divided by answer 0.217. So mole fraction has no unit. So therefore, mole fraction of HCl is 0.217. Our second task was to find the molarity. Now, if we remember, we said molarity is equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume, mass of solvent in a kilogram. Now we know number of moles of solute, of moles of HCl. Tulipata ngapi? Number of moles of HCl tulipata 0.986. So is equal to 0.986 moles. Lakini mass of water tukana ngapi? Na 64 grams. Now 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. 64 grams will be equal to x. X will be equal to 64 kilogram divided by 1000 gram. Gram and the gram will cancel. We'll end up with 64 divided by 1000. So it is 0.064 kilograms. Mass of solvent is equal to 0.064 kilogram. So from there we are saying molarity is equal to 0.986 moles divided by 0.064 kilograms, which would be equal to 0.986 divided by answer is equal to 15.406 mole per kilogram molarity. So in conclusion, we are saying that molarity of the solution, or in other words we can say molarity of HCl in the solution is equal to 15.406 mole per kilogram. So this marks the end of our question, and now let's see how they solved this question. Unaweza kuona hapo jinsi gani walianza. Mass walikuwa wameshaleti mass is equal to 100 katika calculate mass of water, mass of HCl, number of moles of HCl, number of moles of HCl. So there is a mistake hapo, unaona molar mass of HCl imekuwa taken kama 35.5 while it is 36.5 kwa sababu molar mass of hydrogen it is 1, so 1 plus hiyo hapo unakuja kupata 36.5. so molar mass of HCl it is not 35.5, it is 36.5. Hiyo itatupeleka kwenye mole fraction which is slightly less na ile tuliyopata, si tulipata it is 0. The correct answer was 0.217, wakati huku unakuja kuona kwamba mole fraction it is slightly higher, imeongezeka kidogo kwa sababu ya tumepunguza molar mass, lakini unakuja kuona number of moles of water tulizopata ni the same. And then later about molarity 15.8, our answer imetofautiana pia kwa sababu ya kutofautiana kwa hiyo namna, lakini unaweza kuwa umeshapata njia ya kusolve swali, umeelewa njia ya kusolve swali. Hizi notes tu kuliko kuna makosa ya uandishi, kwa hiyo ndio ambayo yamesababisha the answer of molarity should be 15.406 mole per kilogram. So let me wish you nice studies. This marks the end of our session, and in the next session tutaenda na example 3 ko kai tuna mimi maswali na technique mbalimbali. If you stay with me until the end of our discussion of this topic, subscribe the channel for more update, share the link of this video to your fellow students in order to access these videos. Thank you. Let me wish you nice studies.